This is our gas tank skid plate for the second generation Sequoia and Tundra. That's 2007 to 2022. It works on the 26-gallon tanks for both. It will not work on the 38-gallon large tank on the Tundra, but it does work on both of the small tanks. This is what you get in the box, mounting bracket and a gas tank strap if you don't have a TRD. If you have the TRD, you already have the studs and you won't need to order a gas tank strap. If you don't have a TRD, you're missing these studs. You only need to get a TRD gas tank strap from us. And then hardware, and these are the tools you'll need. Start off by pulling this rear gas tank strap on the non-TRD. If you have a TRD, you can leave your strap, but you'll need to pull off your stock skid plate. The stock strap out, you have a bolt on one side and a pin with a clip on the other. You just pull that clip and then slide the pin out. Go. To install the TRD strap, you'll reuse the hardware that came out with the old strap, which is the pin, the clip, and single bolt. All right, that's in. Gas tank will mount using these TRD studs in the rear, this rear diff subframe bolt, and this threaded hole here, and threaded hole here. Next, we'll take this front mounting bracket and mount it here in the side hole, and we'll leave it loose until we get it up in the truck. Next, we'll take out this rear subframe bolt. It's a 27 millimeter on the top. It's a nut. Now you just get the skid plate underneath the gas tank here, get it all roughly lined up and start going up with it. We've got a fancy jack here. You could do this with a floor jack or on your back on a creeper. But we've got a floor jack and a lift, so we'll use it. Remember that this bracket here is still loose. So we'll get the skid plate TRD studs started. We'll keep them quite loose. Here and here. Next, we'll be getting our big bolt in here. We've still got our gas tank strap, the strap bolts loose on those studs, so we can really wiggle this guy around and get it aligned. If you're going with our diff skid as well, it uses this same subframe mount, so you can wait to put this bolt in. But if you're just running our gas tank skid, you can go ahead and drop it on and put the nut on top. Next, we'll get the side bolt here. There's a tapped hole in the frame. We'll use that. There's a big fender washer that goes between the skid plate and the frame just to give a little bit of clearance for some welds that are on the frame. And get that guy started. But keep it loose. All right. Kind of hard to see up here, but the last bolt is a threaded hole that's unused next to the forward gas tank strap. Okay, now we're just running everything tight. Here's where you tighten in this big bolt in the rear and the two strap bolts if you were just installing the skid plate, but since we're installing a rear diff skid, we'll leave those loose.